you have become a cultural phenomenon to expand Essence reach. Why is it important that it is in Essence? That's why we honored you this year. Why is it important that it's in Essence?
Yeah, and I appreciate that it's not just the community, but the world. We've seen that in multiple places. So in this era of Essence and having her take the stage, being at the Essence Festival, the largest festival in the country by per day attendance, not just Black, right? We gave an opportunity to not just create cultural generations together,
right,
but we also gave an understanding of the collective power that those before us earned on our behalf, that they are obligated to activate, so we continue to be represented in the right way and with the clout that we have in all parts of the business. It was wonderful for her to come out and say hi on the Cash Money Millionaire celebration night.
At the Superdome.
At the Superdome on a Friday night.
Right.
But it's also wonderful that we put her in other places like the Chief to Chief at Global Black Economic Forum up here as well, Alfonso David. But at the end of the day, here's what's true about Essence. It has always been what told us what our power is in the world, and it always will. What everybody needs to understand is any engagement that doesn't involve the Black woman is incomplete, because we are the CEOs of home culture.
Kamala Harris and the Democratic plantation is paying you celebrities, paying you to shame Black people into voting. Y'all know we not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we not going to get nothing out of the vote, but they being paid. Y'all being bought. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. I don't want your money, but we can definitely do the interview. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. Yes, we can do the interview. Keep your damn money. King Kong consciousness ain't for sale. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. Don't come to me with no propositions for money. I don't live for no money. I'm not one of these goofy ass rappers whose whole life is nothing but what you can buy and own. You dealing with real African DNA. This is real ancestral energy over here. I'm not no Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey. You don't drop no check off and say, get the Negroes to the plantation on November the 4th. You don't drop no check off and say, get the Negroes to the plantation.
Notice her campaign is reaching out to these celebrities. Now I get it. Celebrities have opened up and sang whatever for politicians before, but that seems to be all that her campaign is going after. The Meg Thee Stallions and whomever. This
people
guy
who don't know anything.
Exactly.
The people who can't ask tough questions, or they think they
won't even ask.
Right.
Yes.
They can't challenge her. They're just going to get on there and say,
and try to relate and be so relatable to them, to the black people.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
it's terrible. Yeah. She has been avoiding interviews with mainstream news, with people who can actually ask questions, who can actually speak to her record and things like that. She's trying to get Kai Cenat, who's hiding in a U-Haul truck. Why is he hiding in a truck? Because he doesn't want people to find him.
No, his thing was apparently blown up.
This is who she's
It's a part of his.
to.
It's a part of his.
This woman is pitiful, and this is who is supposed to be the United States president. If she can't take tough questions from Brett Baer or, Jake Tapper or whoever, how is she going to talk to Putin? How is she going to talk to heads of states?
And the media is going to keep running cover for her. And I'm going to use the media acronym that Marge Saray uses. Media, the most effective devil in America. That's what his acronym media stands for. But what is she going to ask or answer? She cannot think. She it's almost like she's an airhead. And I hate to say that because, I know she's quote unquote educated. She
doesn't matter.
I know.
That's just learning how to take tests.
What is she going to do? She's just going to keep running cover. The media are not going to challenge her by and large. The ones that will, she's going to ignore. If you go after her, they're going to say, "Oh, you're racist," or "You don't, you're misogynist and sexist."
Oh, you don't black
stuff.
women. How can
this is going to be a shit show if they get in office.
Well, it's on us. If not enough people are willing to ask for better,
Yeah.
to demand more, if they're willing to elect a woman who slept her way to the top, who laughed her way to the presidency, who got in because of her gender and because of her color,
Not because of votes.
right? If they're willing to accept that, then they get what they deserve.
But they are willing to accept that.
That's what she does.
That's what's going on right now. It's up to us to do our job. And this is what a campaign, and this is what politics is supposed to be about. And we're getting lost in identity politics, and we're getting lost in really doing what they're doing and we're on the defense. We're on the defense too much, and we need to be on the offense and setting these milestones and setting the example of this is where politics is supposed to be. We want to debate you on facts. We want to debate you on policy, not because of she's a black woman. That's what they're going to end up with. And they're going to end up looking foolish because they want to debate on identity politics.